Howdy, this is Just Puzzling. My name is Chris. Today we're going to do a New York Times hard Sudoku dated July 27, 2025. Let's get into it. Hope you're having a great day. Alright, so I'm looking for pairs. So I can see a 9 here and a 9 here. So we'll push that across there. Push that across there. We can see that that's a 9. So we can see 8 comes across here. 8 comes across here. So these are going to be an 8. 7 comes across here, 7 comes across here, so 7 is going to be one of these three. I'm going to do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 5 can be one of these. 6 comes across here, so that's going to be a 6, and 7 is one of these. Alright, what else can we see? We can see a 4 comes across here, 4 comes up here, so these are going to be a potential 4. 1 comes across here, 1 comes up here, so 1 is going to be one of these two. 3 comes up here, so these have a potential to be a 3. 2 comes up here, 2 comes across here, so 2 is one of these two. And by the way, that means that 2 comes across here, 2 comes across here, so 2 is one of these two. 6 comes up here, 6 comes up here, 6 comes across here, so that's a 6, meaning that 6 has to be one of these three. Actually, it can't be that one, right? Because I've been saying that 6 is going to be one of those. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 and 7 at this stage can be in all of those. Alright, so what else can we see? We can see 3 comes up here. So 3 can be one of these two. What that does for me, for an interesting point of view, oh no, 3 can be here. Just ignore me. I'll go away. 4 can't be here. 4 can't be here. So 4 is one of these two. Oops. A 5 comes across here. 5 comes across here, so 5 is one of these two. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 comes up here, so 7 is one of these four. And 8 comes up here, 8 comes across here, so that means that 8's going to be down here. But I'm going to show you something. 8 is one of these two. But it's actually going to be this one here, and the reason being is 8 comes across here, so that's an 8, which means if I take that across there and that across there, this would be an 8 here, and that can't be an 8. So I've got a 3 here. So the numbers I'm missing across here are 1, 7 and 3. Because of the 1 and 7 here, this is definitely a 3, so this can't be a 3. What that does is, remember, 3 can't be in this top row here, so that means that in the top row, the only place I can have a 3, which I'll clear these out first, the only place I can have a row, and this can't be a 3 by the way, the only row I can have a 3 in is here, right, because 3's out of this, 3 takes all of these out, so that means that the 3's got to be there. So this is going to be a 7, 8 pair, 1, 7. So because of the 7 here and the 7 here, 7's got to be up at the top here. Because of the 2 here and the 2 here, remember 2 can't go at the top, this is a 2, 7 pair. So that can't be a 4, and this here is going to be a 4 here. So 2, 7. So because of the 2, 7 here and the 4, this has to be a 5, which means this has to be a 4. So this column, well, it can't be a 4 anyway. So I've got 6, 7, 6, 7, 2, 3, 2, 3, which is interesting because that can't be a 7, and these can't be a 7. And by the way, these can't be a 4, so that's out. So I've got 2, 3, 2, 3, 6. So this is a 6 here, meaning that can't be a 6. So this is 2, 3, 1, 7, 1, 7. If we correlate that down, I need to have the numbers for here down this column. So this is going to be 7. because of these two here, and I need 7 in this column, that's got to be a 7, and these two cannot be. And then this leaves these two as an 8, 9. And you can see here, 8, 9, 8, 9. All right, so what else do we see? So if that's the case, 6 comes down here, 6 comes across here, 6 comes across here, so that's going to be a 6 there. Three comes across here, so because these have to be a 3, 1 can be in all of these, but can't 1, and the reason I didn't do the bottom one is because of that one there. 2, so 2 can't be here, so 2 is one of these. 3, 4, so 4 can't be in this column, so 4 is down here. 5 can't be in this column, but that's all I know. 5, and then 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 8, 9. Don't know the order of that. Alright, so what else can we see? 1 comes up here, 1 comes down here, 1 comes across here, so that's a 1. 3 comes down here, 3 comes up here, 3 comes across here, so that leaves that as a 3. Because of that, 3 comes across here, 3 comes across here, and 3 comes down here, so these two are a 3. 4 comes down here, 4 comes across here, 4 comes across here, so these two are a 4. 9 comes down here, 9 comes across here, so these are a 9 potentially. 9 comes across here, 9 comes down here, so 9 is one of these two. 1 comes across here, 1 comes down here, so these are a 1. 2 comes across here, so 2 are these. 3, 4, 5 comes down here, so 5 is going to be one of these potentially. 6, 7, so 7 can be in, oh no, 7 can't be there, so 7 is going to be potentially here. 8 and 9, which I've already done. So 1 comes across here, 1 comes down here, so this is potentially a 1 here. 2 has to be in this column, so 2 can't be there, so the only place a 2 can be in this column is here. 3, 4 comes down here, 4 comes down here, so 4 is here. 5 comes down here, so these are potentially a 5. 6, 7, 8, 8 comes down here, 8 comes down here, so these are potentially an 8. But I'm going to go through this. This is going to be potentially a 4, 8 and a 4, 8. So these I'm going to delete and put 4, 8 in here. So 2, 5, and then 9 potentially going to be here or here. But this is the only place a 9 can go apparently. 1. Why do I say 2? So 2 can't be there, so 2, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're a 9. So you can't be a 9. So you're a 2, 5 pair, so you're going to be the 9 here. 2, 5 pair, so that you can't be a 9, so you're a 1. So 1 and 9 are out, so that's a 2, 7 pair. Okay. 4, 8, 4, 8. So you can see here that in this, if I'm focusing on this row, 8 can't be there, 8 can't be there, and 8 can't be there. So these two are a potential 8. 2. So 9 comes down here, 9 comes across here. So these two are a potential 9. 1, 2. So 2, 2 could be here or here. 3, same deal. No, 3's across here, down here, across here. So that's a 3 there. 4 comes down here. So 4 has the potential to be these. 5 comes down here. So 5 could be one of these. 6, 7, 8. So 8's at the top there, and 9. So 9's already done. So 4, 5. Alright, so 1, 2, 2. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 are a potential 2. 3's there. 5 comes down here. So these are potentially a 5. 6 comes down here. 6 comes down here. 6 comes up here. 6 comes across here. So these are potentially a 6. 7 up here. So therefore all of these could be a 7. 8 I've already done because that's at the bottom row. And 9 I've already done. Alright, so we've done all of these and we look like we have listed all of our numbers. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. So 7 could be there or there. What else can we see? 2, 7, 4, 8, 4, 8. Okay. 4. 5, 7, 1, 7, 2, 3. Okay, 4, 5, 9, 4, 5, 7, 8, 7, 5. So this is going to be 1 and 5 here. All right, it's not going to help me. 1 here, 1 here, 1 there, 1 there. One, 5, 7, 1, 5, 7, 9, 3 and 3. So 3 and 3 are here. 3 and 3 are here. 3's here, so that's not going to help me. I'm looking across this thing row here and I can only see 1, 9, so I'm curious on that. So let's have a look. So 9 can't be here, 9 can't be here, 9 can't be here, 9 can be there, and 9 can't be here. So that's a 9, which means that can't be a 9. And so, and this can't be a 9, and this can't be a 9. Okay, so let's have a look. 9, 9, 9, 9. So that's a 9 there. I've probably done all the 9s, which I have, right? So 2, 5, 2, 6, 5, 7, 6. Okay, so let's look for the 1. 1, so I'm focusing on this row here. So 1 can't be there, 1 can't be here, 1 can't be here, 1 can't be here. So the in this row here, this is the only place that 1 can be, so that can't be a 1. So if that's the case, 1 comes across here, 1 comes across here, 1 comes up here, and 1 comes down here. So that's a 1 there. 1, 1, 1. So we've still got 2 1s. So a 1 here, which they can't be a 1. So these two can't be a 1 now. So I've got a 2, 5 pair. So these can't be 2, 5. So that's a 4. And this can't be a 2, 4. So that's an 8. Okay, interesting. So 7 comes here, 8 comes across here to finish off that. Okay, so because of the 8 here, that can't be an 8. Because of the 9 here, that's a 4, 5. So you can't be a 4, and you can't be a 5. So 4, 5 pair there, so that means this has to be a 7, which means that these can't be a 7, and by the way, that all lines up because that can't be a 7 there. So if 7 comes across here, this must be a 5, leaving this to be a 6, 7 pair. So 6, 7, I finally got that 1 and 7. 1 can't be down here. 1 can't be down here. 1 can't be across here. So that's a 1 there. This can't be a 1. Looking for the 9 in column row 9. So 9 can't be there. So the only place that 9 can be is there. So that, and I'm going to hit undo because that's not the number I wanted to pick in. So 9, remember this is an 8, 9 pair, so this can't be there. It can't be there. So that's a 9. This is an 8. If that's an 8, this is a 4, and this is an 8 here. Still leaving the 2, 5. Alright, so 4 can't be here, so this is 5. This can't be a 5, so it's a 4, and I'm left with 2, 3 here, 5, 4, so 4, 5 comes out of here. Actually, 4 comes out of here, and that leaves a 2, 3, 5 pair. Because of the 2, 3 here, 2, 3, 2, 3, this has to be a 5, which means this has got to be a 2. 3, 2, 3, 2, 5. This can't be a 7, so it's a 2, 5. Still looking for a 7. It could be one of those two. 2, it's because of this 2 here. This is a 3, leaving this to be a 2. Okay. 2, 7, 3, 6, 3, 8. So this can't be an 8. So let's take the 8 out of that. 8 comes across here. 8 comes across here. 8 comes up here. So that's an 8 there. I now have a 5 here, so this is a 2, meaning this has to be a 4, which makes sense. Because of this 2 here, this is a 7. Obviously, this would have to finish off this column with a 2, finish off this row with a 7, finish off this box with a 5. This can't be, because of this 5 here, this can't be a 5, so it's a 3. Can't be a 3, so it's a 6. Can't be a 6, so it's a 2. And because it can't be a 2, so it's a 5. I need a 6, 7, so this has got to be a 7 because of this 6 here. And so to finish this off, this is a 6. Alright, so we did that in 18 and a half minutes. Pretty good puzzle. Quite enjoyed it. Surprised how it actually come out, especially with having this box here and this box here completely empty. But anyway, we got there in the end. Hope you enjoyed. Until next time, bye for now.